light features, and one that is new technology that you might never have seen before. Most of the time when we're presenting a tree, then we ask you to choose a color option. With this one, I don't have to ask that question with that new technology. It is H203072, and you're saving almost $90 at that clearance price today. It is only available here at QVC exclusively. 5 foot, I think, is probably the perfect tree in most houses.
That's right. It's so versatile that you really can do a lot of things with that. As you were saying, you know, typically you're looking around and you're saying, where are the rest of the sizes? Well, you know what? This can accomplish that look with just one size, whether you put it on a pedestal and make it 6.5, 7 feet, whether you flank your fireplace like we did over here.
I love the way you do
can see there, it changes the decor of the room with just the 5 foot size. But it has 240 lights, so it gives off a good amount of illumination. It's 40 inches wide at the base, so you have a meaningful sized tree that's not taking up too much room.
And because the way that it's done, the stand leaves plenty of room underneath, so you can stack all the presents. But of course, some of the functions that we love the best about this is the easy setup part of it. Just pops together really quickly. The remote control comes along with it, and 7 light functions. Look at this. One tree, and watch how we can make it change and dance.
So this is our twinkling function right here. This is a slow twinkle, and it will, you know, go through all of the clear, the multi, and the pastel. But we could start you right from the beginning, and that's your multi right there, and you can see they're sort of beautiful jewel tones. You have your
really
nice,
bright too.
Yeah, nice bright blues and your reds, and there's a purple there, which you don't see too frequently in the marketplace because purple diodes are a little bit more expensive than your typical red, white, and blue. Also, clear lights, and it's not, this is LED technology that allows you to do this, but the LED technology that Santa's Best that we have brought gives you that look of the incandescent. So you see it has that warm glow.
It has a warm glow, it's a warm white glow.
It doesn't burn blue and offensive to the eyes. And then we have a third steady function here. This is a pastel. Now we introduced last year a color morphing where it went in between clear and multi. The QVC customer spoke to us and they said, we love that middle part, that pastel. Can you do something about that? Well, we worked with our engineers and we've been able to freeze that so you can see here, those are your pastels. So that really is going to elongate the season for you, where you can leave it up, you know, almost, it could be your Easter tree, if you will.
Yeah, I love it. And it's a great size. They do an amazing job with these very realistic tips. They're that really great taper. They're substantial enough though, so if you have some really antique collectible ornaments that are a little bit larger and heavier, they're going to sit really nicely on the branches, and you can do a little fluff and fold when you get it home just to brighten it up. But really the easy part about this is how quickly it comes together.
It really does. You want to go over and
show how? Let's show.
It's super simple. This is what we have, our Easy Power technology.
Sure. Now, want me to hold that for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Easy Power technology, operative word being easy. All of the power is safely housed in the trunk of the pole. So all we're going to do is we have our X stand. Each tree will come with its own stand. You'll have 3 little, all we're doing is taking, this is 2 pieces. Couldn't be simpler. We're going to take our first piece here. We're going to put it right into our stand. Okay, we're going to take the plug. Now this is the only bit of plugging that you're going to be doing. You're going to take your outlet, plug it into your outlet here, and this is it. Now we grab our tree topper, and you'll see here, actually let me show you.
Okay.
There's no lining up. You don't have to worry about prongs. You don't have to worry about matching
it up. It's a circular thing.
That's it. You can put it any which way. And you're just going to go ahead and pop it in.
And once it clicks in place, that's it. That is all you have to do to set this up. So imagine how easy it is going to be to take down. Because as much as I love to put up multiple trees in my home, the worst part is after the holidays when it's time to take them down. Look at all of the different ornaments that you can fit and really nestle in this tree. So just so you know, this is not like the diminutive small 5-foot tree. This is a thick, lush Colorado spruce. It's about 40 some inches in diameter at the bottom, so you can tuck it in a corner or buy a stairs, put one on a platform if you want, and stagger it that way to give it a little bit more height, and then you'll have all that room underneath to really kind of add all the boxes and your additional decorations. Now is the time to get this though, because we have that clearance price. You're saving almost $90 off the regular QVC price, and you can see what the manufacturer's suggested retail price on this. This tree is exclusive to QVC. You're not going to find it anywhere else, and Santa's Best does provide the holiday trees for some of the big catalogs
Right.
that are out there, and they are closer to the prices that you see as the
Yep.
suggested retail price. If you've done some shopping like I have, you know exactly how much these trees can
those
cost.
trees are, you know, 2, 3, 4 times as much money as you're going to spend here. And here's the thing about this 5 foot. If you're a customer, or if you're a person out there that only likes real trees, you know what this tree is? It's your starter tree, and you're going to realize the benefits and the beauty that can actually come with the real look
Yeah.
of a regular tree, but in this blended molded tip. So you don't have to worry about the inconvenience of watering it or whatever else. So this is a perfect introduction tree too. It has 240 lights and 5 feet, so you can fit in a lot of those different
You can
places.
fit in a lot of different places
Or
for your apartments. You know, my daughter
Exactly.
is in the process of buying a home. Her home is a little bit smaller, so she can't have the massive tree that I have in my family room. So this would be a good size for her. You know, I think about my mother, the seniors that maybe struggle with getting the bigger trees out of the boxes
That's
and
right.
all of the different pieces. This is 2 pieces. It's not terribly heavy, so you can snap it together really quickly. And even without a lot of decorations, it's a beautiful tree. Can you do us a favor?
Sure.
Because I think a lot of people love the idea of the remote control too. Can we give a tour of that as
Sure,
well?
absolutely. Yeah, so the remote control here, this has really good distance on this remote control.
Okay.
So this will get you 30 plus meters or about 90 feet. So it's really pretty neat. Everything is really self-explanatory on this remote. You're gonna have your on-off button, which will simply obviously just change your tree on and off. But everything is color-coded with a little diode there. So if we
Okay.
get in closer there, you can see that that's our steady multi-function. So that'll be your multi-lights. For those that love their multi-lights,
Right.
this is it. For the argument, we'll hit the button again, and then you'll see there we'll change into our steady clear lights or our warm white lights.
Yeah.
Okay? And then we can go through our other functions. We'll have our steady pastel, which is, as we were saying, a little bit of those muted multicolors. And then when we get into some like action, I guess you can say, this is a slow fade. So this will start in the multi-lights. It will slowly go down, reverse at the bottom, and come back up in that warm white.
That's so cool. I
Yeah.
love that. So
That's a
there's no
really-
arguments about clear color. You've got them both in this one tree because of this new technology. It's a snap to put together. This has been featured earlier this morning.
was,
So
yeah.
now already 200 of these spoken for today. You're saving $90 off of the regular QVC price by picking this up today, and you're not going to see it in the stores. For as easy as it was to put together, it's going to be just as easy to take it apart. And it's really only the 2 pieces on the tree and then the stand. That's
it. 2 pieces in the stand. You'll have it together, and you'll be able to, you know, as you were saying about the assisted living, I gave one to my grandmother last year, 83 years old, 5 foot size tree, and you know what? She hadn't put a tree up in 3
Yeah.
or 4 years. This changed her
idea,
her
right.
idea of
Yeah.
Christmas because you know what? They started doing a Pollyanna that they
Yeah.
never did before because they didn't have anywhere to congregate. You didn't have anywhere, and this is the focal point of Christmas. For those that are in college, in a dorm, and what better way to think
or an
about
apartment,
home?
my
Yeah.
daughter's apartment. Let's show them again how easy it is to
Sure.
put it together and take it apart. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll be your lovely assistant.
Yes.
Because what I want you to understand is that it is a tree that is so quick and so easy to maneuver and handle, and you'll be able to do it yourself. So the top part literally comes off. There's no cords. There's nothing hanging down that you have to feed through like the old trees, then feed them all the way
That's
to
right,
the
yep.
bottom.
No
So
messing. I'll
there's
hold
one
this
piece.
for you.
You got to hold that piece. And then this is attached to the stand. So to take it up, again, lift it off, and it's done. That's
How easy is
basically
that?
that's basically taking it apart. Of course, we still have it plugged in. You're going to unplug it first. So when I want to put it together, I put my stand where the position I'm going to have it. Find the hole.
Perfect.
Snack that in.
You believe you just went
Next
through 2
piece.
seasons
I know,
right
and
there?
I'm doing it with one hand because I've got. There's no way to. You can't put this top
No,
part in
there's
wrong.
there's
It
no
goes
incorrect
right
way.
in. Snap it into place,
Yep.
and
there we
that's
go.
it. Decorated.
And-
Done.
And we have memory steel on these. So there is no fluffing, zhuzhing, or whatever you may call it. This will just drop down into place. You sort of just let gravity do your work. I mean, mind you, we just put that together, but look,
Yeah.
it's all very
It's
full.
beautiful.
And with these wide needles here, this is the exact look of that spruce. You have those wider needles, but you also have firmness in the back, so it's going to hold those heavier
the
ornaments.
bigger ornaments, and we have some big ornaments on the ones that we decorated here. They're just beautiful. You know what, I just am obsessed with Christmas, and I keep buying more trees because the technology keeps getting better.
Right.
And donate your old tree to taking it down and storing it. Go to QVC.com for great storage bags. They would be a separate purchase, but we have those that make it easy. Again, you get the tree, you get that pedal operation.
That's
too.
right. That's your on-off foot pedal.
Your on-off foot pedal,
that'll
and then
just
you
be-
also get the remote control.
Yeah, amazingly, all in one tree, and settling the argument of clear and multi,
Right.
which is an argument that's going back as long as I can remember.
Every year, I usually try to change the themes of one of my swing trees. My family room tree pretty much stays the same until I change my home decor colors. That tree is going to stay the same. But my other tree, I change from, you know, the Mardi Gras tree to the pink tree to the feather tree every year. To be able to change the lights with that in the same tree, that's awesome.
Yeah, because you
I
never
think
get
that's
to
awesome.
typically see how your tree
Right.
is going to look in clear lights, you know, if you have multi, or
Right.
conversely in multi lights if you have clear. This will allow you to do that and add some others like a pastel. I mean, who knows how you would decorate normally with a pastel, and your tree could wind up looking spectacular.
I'm inspired.
Yeah, that's good fun.
Maybe there will be a fifth tree to the Brown House this year. H203072 is the item number. You're saving about $89 off the regular QVC price. This has a manufacturer suggested retail price of $600. You're getting it here for $189. Stay on the line for this. Continue to dial in. Dan, I hope
Thank
you have
you,
a wonderful
Jane. You
Thanksgiving.
too.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
much, and I'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
Enjoy your time with your family. So wanted to let you know, coming up in the show, the Home Reflections set of 2 flameless luminaries with the boxes. This is a customer top rated gift set. Here's the good thing. You get 2 candles here. So it's not just one, it's 2 gifts if you want to separate them and give them that way, or 2 pieces that you can